Hi and welcome. Thank you for joining. Today I'm going to be working in Microsoft Word 2016 and I'm going to be inserting a table into my Word document. Inserting a table is very important because it's a great way to organize information within our document. So let's get started. So we see here is my Word document. Now it's not too important as far as the words go on here. What I want you to know is that whenever we go to insert a table, we're going to insert that table wherever our cursor is displayed. So right now it's before the F in Florida. If I tried to insert a table right now, it would appear right before that F in Florida. So first thing you have to do is click into the area that you want the table to be displayed. In my case, right down here. So I see my blinking cursor and now I'm going to zoom in on the page so that you can see it a little bit easier. Okay, now we're going to actually insert the table. So I'm going to go to the Insert tab and I'm going to go to the Tables group over here on the left side and we see Table. Table is a great way to organize information within your document, so I click on that. And then I see this grid is displayed. Now these are my columns that go across here, so you decide on how many columns you want. And these are my rows that go down, right? So in this case, I want a 3x4 table. Okay, so I just click right there, and now I see the 3x4 table is displayed, and my blinking cursor is right there. So if I begin to type, you can see that it automatically types. Now, one of the most important things whenever inserting data into a table, whether you're working in Word, Excel, or Access, it's very important to not really take your hands from your keyboard to your mouse. A lot of people make a mistake here because then after they type position, they move their hands off their keyboard to their mouse and they click over here on the second column and then they start to type. Now there's nothing wrong with doing it this way, however it does take more time. So as you can see, now I have to click back over here and type in the next word. Now instead of doing that, you can actually, let's go right here and I'm going to click right here and I'm going to type in the next column. Again, the words aren't important, it's mostly what I'm doing here. Now instead of this time clicking below the word type, I'm going to press tab and tab will move me over to that next column over. So then I'll type in whatever I have to type in on that next one. And then I press tab again, and there we go. And so now you can see with tab, it moves you over across columns. However, when you get to that end column, if you press tab, it'll actually move you down to the next row. So it's very, very helpful there. And so now you can just continue to type all the way through. Now let's say that as you're typing here, let's say you forget to do something. Let's say I'm typing in open-ended here, but I spell ended with two D's on mistake, and I press tab. Now instead of taking my hands off my keyboard to go over here and click after the D, then I can just hold down shift and tab, and that'll actually move me back to that previous column. Now in this case right here, I see everything is highlighted. If I begin to type, it's going to delete what I had before, so instead I'm going to press the right arrow and it'll go to the right side of that particular cell, and I'll get rid of that extra D at the end there. And now I can press tab to move on to the next one. Okay, so again, the trick there was shift tab. So you hold down shift and you press tab, and it's going to move you backwards, and it'll even move you up and down rows. Okay, now one last thing that I wanted to go over here is the left and right keys on as well as the up and down keys on the while you're working within a table. Now notice I just typed in UI designer. If I press left, it's going to move me over in between my letters. Okay, if I press up, it'll move me up to the cell above it within the specific letter, and if I choose right, it's going to move me over to the right. Okay, if you're at the end of the cell, it'll actually move you over to the following column. Okay, and so left and right, up and down are a good way to navigate. However, they're not quite as useful as tab and shift tab because those move you over the entire cells. So left and right and up and down are mostly for if you spell a word wrong and you're still within that particular cell. So I'll continue to type in these two tables or these two cells here, and I see there we go. Now this table is done, and I'm going to show you in the next video to actually how to format these tables as well as add rows, add columns, and different features like that. So if you enjoyed this content, please like the video, please write a comment if you have any video requests, and remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon.